Hi Crybabies, recently there's been a lot of news on Mel's next album. In today's video I will be explaining all you need to know. On the 6th of November, Melanie posted an Instagram story showing that she was in Mexico City with 30. As well, fans also saw Melanie in Mexico City. Melanie's hairstylist Scott Blair and best friend Jackie were also in Mexico City. People began to theorize that this all had something to do with Melanie's next album, as Jackie and Scott both came with Melanie when she went to go film K12. We all know that Melanie is performing in the Lollapalooza concert in the same place. Since Melanie said in their most recent concert Halloween 2021 that they would no longer be performing any for old music, this must mean that their next album is going to be out roughly the same time as that concert. Are the theories true? Well, I have evidence that supports the theories. When I was doing research, I came across this YouTuber's comment on one of the videos. This is the YouTuber and the video. They replied to this commenter. Here is what they said.
She just got done filming a new music video in Mexico with her team. They probably still need to edit it, so it will probably be out in the next few weeks. I want single quotes to be giving the source, because I don't want you all flooding in their DMs. And when you do that, it loses our chance from exclusive content. But just a hint, the sources are people from Melanie's team.
I asked them if they can tell me where they got the sources from. They said it was from MM3 updates on Instagram. They have made a few posts on their Instagram page about the recent news. I will go through them now in of oldest to newest. Before I show the evidence, I just want to mention that this evidence not fully confirmed. I'm unable to find any results that proves these statements. Please take them with a grain of salt.
MELANIE3 updates major hashtag MELANIE3 update. With all certainty, Melanie's Mexico trip is in fact related with their upcoming project that seems to be a music video for either the first MELANIE3 single or any other one that is supposed to be released this year. Melanie is in Mexico City with a whole new makeup and fashion team, as well as a creative director and Atlantic Records representative. Here is the only sneak peek we got so far. Seems like Lucy Query's work to me. Any other suggestions? Also, it is really possible that the work has been wrapped up already, as one of the team members is already leaving Mexico, unless the work will carry on without them. I won't be dropping it at the moment, but I will share every update with you.
This evidence alone is not enough to prove this theory. However, combined with all the other evidence, I do think there's a high chance that this theory is real. As well, I also would like to mention again that this is not confirmed. I am being very cautious with the evidence because we've been given fake news time and time again.
Picture on the left is an Instagram story, posted by the same person that posted the ring shown on my last post. Picture on the right comes from Verd's past Instagram story plus his recent post. I mean, it can't be a coincidence, just to show you that I am not lying to you or getting anyone's hopes. Like I already mentioned, it is a wrap. MELANIE Martinez and her partner Verd are on their way back to us. They stayed a day longer than Melanie's team to enjoy Mexico City a little bit more. MELANIE3 is coming soon, my babies.
Now that we have all the evidence out of the way, M3 updates made their own theory, which I will show now.
Although this is something we can't predict with 100% certainty, there are some things that we know and have to keep them in mind. Firstly, I want to talk about the Bakery music video and debunk the constantly repeated statement that Melanie released the music video to the Bakery just 1 week after shooting it. On August 31st, 2020, Melanie posted the Instagram story that you can see on the second slide of my post. She mentions there that she will be shooting a music video in a week, which was the Bakery MV. Quick math. The MV was shoot around September 6, 2020. Melanie announced the release on September 22nd, 2020, and finally released it on September 25th, 2020. Now, Melanie announced the release around 15-16 days after shooting the music video. That means it was ready and waiting to be published. If we are being realistic, it took around 10-14 days of post-production, including working with green screen materials, coloring, fixing, rendering, and all of the other little or big processes that we don't see. So it is really unlikely that Melanie will release whatever she shoot in Mexico in the upcoming week, although there is a possibility that this video was in fact shoot by Verdant Film, which I personally wouldn't be happy about, because while love the aesthetic of film, really live for HQ content from Melanie where modern technology comes in handy. On top of that, if the information that I posted on my stories a couple hours ago is in fact related to Melanie and they will continue working on the same project that they worked on in Mexico, then it might take more time to start post-production, which means that the release is further than we might want it to be. But for some reason, I have a feeling that if
the thing that they were working on in Mexico is in fact a music video. Continuation in the comment section. But see, the first part of Melanie's team is in NYC that they will be coming back to LA to work again. It is not defined if they are coming back to continue working with
Melanie on the project that was started in MX or something completely new, or to work with someone else and it is not related to Melanie this time. Continuation is in fact a music video, because there's always a possibility that whatever they were working on wasn't a video. These could have been visuals, for instance, then it is not the first one that they recorded for MM3. Don't know why, but I have a strong feeling that Melanie had already prepared something to release it soon. And now she is working on another promised videos. Like she said, putting out a couple of songs and music videos. This dot your double quotes dot dot so when can we expect it? Basically in a time, but remember that release dates are usually on Fridays. But if Melanie actually worked on the first music video in Mexico, I'm still has to work on it, then I would be hoping for the end of November.
This is all the news we have. If you have any more information debunking or approving this theory, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Remember to be respectful and kind to everyone, as everyone has a right to have an opinion.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye, crybabies.